Let's do the thing. Yeah, let's get in there. Let's play the game. 9 nights. Only 9 nights? That's kind of impressive, actually, that I have only made so much progress.
Not happy.
How did my last one end?
Well, that was a decidedly unhappy place, wasn't it?
I think I died to... I think there's the tree that's a mini boss in Act 1 shows up in Act 3 as a regular enemy. I think that's what did me in, if I am remembering correctly. Ooh. Have I given you a gift yet? Can I look at my codex and see what my relationship is with you? Dora? It doesn't show me the relationship. So I don't get to know from here whether or not I have already given her a gift. But, what are you up to?
You look rough, if we're being honest, Mel. Want to talk about it? Or at least tell me the juicy bits because I'm bored?
That seems like a good lead-in for a conversation.
Last night I visited
What's up,
the
Shaka?
mining fields, and being surrounded by that much despair, I think I must have brought some of it home.
Oh yeah, I died in the morning fields. That would be where I died. Yep.
Well, why don't I just
Scare it out of you, you wretched worm!
You're doing great, Dora. Proud of you.
Hey, that worked.
I know, right?
Okay, so I guess let me go. There's a bunch of people to go talk to and investigate and etc, etc. But let's find out whether or not I have given Dora the thing. Inspect. Well, I mean, Ghost Onion from Dora, so that's indicative of yes. Hecate, Odysseus, Galimius, Dora, Nemesis, Moros, Charon here. So I don't know if this is yet another local person that I am forgetting, or if this is a person that's out in the wild. Yo, what's up, Cryptomancer? Thank you so much for the 74 months of continued support. Welcome back to the adventuring party. Hope you find your updog. Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to have that vote of support. I very much appreciate it. Cheers, Formal. Man, water good. Just drink more water. Kate, Odysseus, Galimius, Dora, Nemesis, Moros. So is there anybody else in this area that I'm missing? Ooh, wait. I can admire? I love admire. Yeah, right? What a pretty herb. Alright, eat it. Do I have anything I can plant? I do not. I have 0 things I can plant. Love that for me. Alright, let's go back to talking to people.
Good evening.
Good evening. I still can't make it into here, can I?
I can't.
Yeah, I can't. Alright. How's this going? What have we foreseen?
Will this truly come to pass?
I have met the Huntress and the Messenger. That's true. I have done those things.
You have trusted allies on Olympus.
10 silver. Nice. Sister Blades. The daughter of the god of the dead shall apply various Daedalus enchantments to the blades called Lim and Oros. Alright. I love Daedalus enchantments. I agree.
I have to ask you something, Lord Moros, though I think I may already have the answer. Has the war with Kronos and Olympus taken some new turn?
I'm sorry, I can't answer you, princess.
Moros is really
In
useless,
connection
isn't
to the
he?
weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
Just singularly useless, aren't you, Moros?
And knowledge is preparation. It seems strictly to our benefit for me to know as much as possible about what I'm getting myself into.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time is right.
Wow, that is the most suspicious statement I have ever heard in this game. And I have heard a lot of suspicious statements in this game.
I'll be waiting.
So it will let me give her additional gifts. Oh, I could give her the bath salts. Hey, Dora, want to take a bath with me? hold that thought. We'll come back to it.
Regained your strength, I see.
I am up and at
Epiphany.
again. Ooh, this is new. Nectar and garlic? Gross. Restore the crossroads Taverna, where shades and others rest and recover. Grants me ambrosia. Ooh, I haven't seen an ambrosia before. Alright, well, I would in fact like to remember to do this thing. Where does cattail come from? I don't know that I've ever seen a cattail. But alright, mark that as well. Oh, I already have cattail marked. And I don't need to mark Nightshade, because I have Nightshade. Oh, I don't have enough Nightshade. We need more Nightshade. Ladies and gentlemen, designer drugs. You're not the first person to make that suggestion. But apparently, no, they're salts that you put into a bath and have, like, a fun bath in. I can give them to people and ask them to take a bath with me. Not do drugs with me, take a bath with me. But so far, nobody has said yes. Everybody's been like, ooh, maybe now's not the best time for bathing. So nothing good yet.
One more of Nyx's kin is here for us to mind. Your incantation tracked him after all. Doom typically arrives uninvited, of course.
Lord Moros is to be our guest. I know his presence must seem an ill portent, but if the fates wanted him here, who are we to fight it?
Alright, so regardless of your feelings on whether or not you would take a bath with me, would you take a bath with Malinoe? Because, heck yeah. She deserves to be pampered. No?
Indeed.
What kind of monster are you? Alright, Hecate, would you like to go bathing with me? Hang on, hold that thought. We'll come back to that. I think the answer is still going to be no. I think everybody is going to say no, but you'd expect an ulterior motive out of Malinoe? Maybe.
Ah, you made it to the morning fields. Good. Tartarus is not too far behind. Directly underneath, in fact, but the ingress is a bit of a walk from your initial drop.
A
We made
bit of
it
a
to Tartarus
walk,
once.
fraught with soul-devouring demons and other life-hating fiends. Too powerful to be imprisoned, so they're free to wander there, something like that.
A little bit of that.
Ah, we mortals just love the fields, goddess. A place to rid oneself of misery, or drown in it. A perfect spot for demons, only some of which shall leave you be.
Wash your back. I'm very good at backwashing. I'll have you know.
That has been my experience.
I don't have like skill points in it or nothing, but talented amateur.
What?
What? I love Nemesis.
The unhappy
She's
goddess
such
of
an asshole.
casts a touching gaze on all within the crossroads, which she safeguards out of duty and of spite.
Yeah, that fits.
Don't want to get on Nem's bad side. Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escapes her notice last I checked.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me, and you should show a little gratitude.
Honestly, Nemesis was more helpful than not last time I met her. She was still being an asshole about it, but she was pretty helpful.
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for your assistance, Nemesis.
I guess there's still the matter of her abandoning her post, or at least Malinoe perceiving her as abandoning her post.
Because you're weak.
Oh, we're definitely gonna fight Nemesis at some point. Are you kidding me? If there's extreme measures Hecate is absolutely going to have Nemesis as part of it. Nemesis is just going to be there fighting also. Absolutely going to be there.
Spirits.
I can't wait to fight Nemesis. God. I want to put her in her
Lord Charon's
place.
gold rewards.
What am I doing here? Oh, apparently I need fate fabrics. For one of the things I am tracking. It's too bad I don't have enough golden cards yet. Kinda want the 80 Psyche, honestly. Currently have 30 Psyche. That's not enough Psyche. Man, there's a lot of things I want. What you got? What is on offer? Nectar and bath salts. Great. And I could buy Nightshade and I could buy Deathcap. I could buy Nectar. I'm gonna buy a nectar.
One, please.
Arrrr. What is this button? It's not a button? Why isn't this a button? Huh. Did I need a
Must be
nectar
an
for something?
incantation
I
that
needed
can help.
2 nectar for something. But also, I need a garlic for something, and I don't have any of those either. Nor do I know where they come from, which is ever a problem. Oh yeah, the drug is the more common, like, when people talk about bath salts, people are usually talking about the drug. I think that's true. But, like, bath salt the drug is named after a real phenomenon, which is bath salt the not drug. I still haven't set up a hotkey for muting my goddamn mic. Hang on. Y'all don't need me blowing my nose directly into the microphone. I need to work on that. Why would I deny you that noise? Formal. Formal, please.
Here you go.
Alright. Let's see if Dora wants to take a bath with me. Hey, Dora. Would you like to engage in a relaxing and definitely not romantic
Say,
bath
Dora,
together?
would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Oh, that's cute. I hate to think they aren't haunted. That's a good line.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What are we waiting for?
Oh, sweet! Somebody said yes! Wow! I didn't know that this was ever gonna happen.
Wonder if I was
The
ever
pan
sure
up,
this
that's
kind
pretty
of
good.
stuff.
Oh, bathing Dora. Yeah, okay. She's got a towel and everything. Great.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
Pretty
That
good.
doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Man, her heterochromia still is like so dramatic.
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
Does Dora not have mortal days that she can remember?
Oh,
Time passes.
That was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it nonetheless.
Cool. Okay, so that got another reputation hit with her, which is great. And then nothing has changed here because I didn't click any buttons. So I guess that's fine. How many Fate Fabric do I have? Do I have any? No. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hold out on Fabric. How many Fate Fabric do I need? Do I have... Hold on. Do I have a list? Codex? Here, I have a list of recipes that I am trying to remember that I want to get. Rod of fishing is dependent on bronze, which I have not yet gotten any of, unfortunately. But also 2 Fate Fabrics is maybe a little further away. I haven't found what value I get for Crescent Pick in Tartarus. Or whatever Act 4 was. I think it was Tartarus. Sorry, my body hates me sometimes. I'm hoping that's bronze. But it might not be. Now I'm out of bath salts. I can't go bathing with Hecate. Maybe next time. Alright, so what are we doing here?
Ashes of the past.
I need 2 more grasp before I could turn this on. 6 grasp. Then I also have to figure out which of these things I am trying to unlock. Which, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what my next goal is here. Dash is immediate, your sprint is faster. I have 2 grasp I'm not using.
Cat.
And I need so much more psyche. So much more psyche. Good heavens. Just a ridiculous amount more psyche. If I guess I could drop a 3 in order to equip the unseen, or drop a 1 and a 2. Yeah.
The unseen.
Now I have more mana, and this still leaves the centaur equipped, which is great. Your Hex also charges up automatically as though you used 2 mana every second. Neat. Alright, so some amount of built-in magic restoration is a good idea, I think. As that will let me potentially actually use my Hex ever. Which, you know, that would be nice. Unlocking the gathering tool for Psyche gives you so much. That has not been my experience. I have unlocked the gathering tool for Psyche, but I'm still prioritizing the axe instead of prioritizing the gathering tool, or the Psyche gathering tool. Sorry, the pick, rather than prioritizing the Psyche gathering tool, because, well, I still want bronze, you see. Yeah, I very much prefer the prioritized version, even if, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't actually get you more resources. It feels a lot less bad. Still haven't equipped.
Hold everybody, Silver Sister on deck.
Silver. Alright, well, we're going with the axe, because that has the thirst on it.
Grave thirst activated.
And I do love me some thirst.
You're beginning to fill out that keepsake storage case, young one. Fine work, yet I must caution you not to collect just for collecting's sake.
Alright, good advice, probably.
The act of giving is its own intangible reward. Nectar sours when it's offered with impure intent.
Fascinating.
Won't have impure intent on my damn training grounds.
I love Skelly. I really love
The
Skelly.
Eye of Night.
Set straight.
And it recharges, which is delightful. That I also love. I gotta figure out what my timings are for when I can do that. It's pretty good. Alright, and we're going to start with the gold purse, as is tradition. And then make our way into something else, I guess. I should probably put some effort into ranking up Knucklebones. There's a lot of things I kind of don't care about. But Knucklebones is definitely a thing that I think I do care about. Moonbeam is cute. I have not... I think I've seen The Path of Stars exactly once. So this is hard for me to want to improve on, but... and then there's, like, the Boon ones. And it looks like I haven't given Apollo yet some nectar. So maybe we want to find Apollo and give him some nectar this next run if I can. There's still a lot of people I haven't given nectar to. If we could find Hermes, actually, that is who I would love to give some nectar to. But it's also a big maybe as to whether or not that will happen. But yeah, starting with the gold purse, and then we can work on, you know, throwing runs into upgrading other things another time. I don't have Arachne's keepsake yet. No. Actually, I don't think I have any of the random NPC keepsakes yet. I really want to get Narcissus's keepsake. Not that I have any idea what it'll do, but, like, I think it'll be funny. So, you know, that's on the list of things to do eventually.
I go. Death to Kronos.
Well, hello, Demeter. You know, I said Hermes, but actually, I have changed my mind.
To think the goddess of seasons herself is my grandmother. I am honored to have made your acquaintance.
I see the Witch of the Crossroads taught you not just strength, but grace. I hereby accept your offering, and have something for you as well.
Because the Demeter's freeze on your Q is very good. Very, very good. You think Malinoe and you could be cool? Good. Good. Malinoe needs more friends, you know.
We've walked in conflict with Kronos for so long that we've begun to doubt that anything can meaningfully change. I wonder, Flower, can you truly rid us of this blight?
Eventually. Oh yeah, that's more your type, Formal? Good to know. There it is, Arctic Ring, and it's blue. We'll take it. Wasn't there? I already did it. Okay, great. All right, away we go. The Chaos is your type, probably. The statistical likelihood is that Chaos is your type.
All quiet.
Give me the silver. I'm probably going to be kind of overloaded on silver, but wow, do I really want some bronze? Magic or money? I really don't value max magic. Maybe I should value this higher, since there's a couple of the boons that require you to prep your magic and will reduce the amount of magic you have available for doing all of the other things that you want to use magic for. But I kind of don't really value max magic very highly. Anybody else? Easy peasy. Don't buy copper from Ian Nasir. No lies. Oh, what? How did that hit? I still haven't figured out these things. I guess these are like chaos gates? They feel like chaos gates, but they have the moon symbol instead of the chaos eye. So, I don't actually know where that's going. I could get health, or I could buff up my cast thing? Go for that health, I think. Go for that health. The hunt is on.
You're just in time. There's her mark.
Good shot.
Alright, let's not be overzealous here. I can afford to take a few hits, but that doesn't mean I should be taking hits on the regular.
Hermes finally got a hold of you, did he? Sounds like things have really taken a turn on Olympus. Glad I'm not there.
Oh, I don't have a gift for Artemis! Damn it.
Artemis, how can you say that? It's your home. I'm going to see if I can head up there and lend a hand.
Is that even possible for you? Born of the underworld and all that? Then again, you're a witch. Must have a remedy for everything.
Would be nice. No, I expect it to work the same way it does with Zagreus, which is I get a breath of fresh air and then immediately die due to capital C complications. Oh, and I need to decide on elements. Hang on, what do I have so far? I have one water. Okay, so this is not gonna... The element isn't gonna particularly impact what I'm taking here, unless I am expecting certain element requirements from Demeter. After you dash, your Omega moves deal more damage for 2 seconds. Get out of here. Dash and then Omega? I don't think so. Lollipop is Ether, I think. Death Warrant. Random foe occasionally becomes marked. Afflicted foes have plus 30% chance to take critical damage lasts 6 seconds. Okay. I mean... Sure. I like foes getting marked, and then if they get marked and I hit them while they're marked, and they get crit, then they get marked again. That sounds lovely. Foes in my casts take critical, may take 8% critical chance. That's pretty good too, since I want to have my cast up pretty frequently.
My mark is yours. Moonlight guide you.
Thanks, Artemis. You're great. Poof. This is Hephaestus, isn't it? How do I feel about Hephaestus? I still don't know, like, who I like. I know that I like this boon. I know that I really like freezing on my Q. But I don't know whether I like Hephaestus. I don't have, like, I don't have the codex list of all the boons, right? Which is too bad. Game needs more codex. Ah. Okay, I gotta get out of the garbage. Get out of the garbage. Oh, I was not expecting either of those things. so bad at fighting this enemy. Oh, that worked out way better than anything else I have done up until now. Yeah, get broken, idiot. Now I can just sit here and mash. Oh, Hestia, not Hephaestus. That's alright. Hestia's good too, probably.
Little wonder he's all sore about it still. We'll just have to dispose of him more thoroughly. Cremation, mayhaps.
Cremation seems like a good solution for the problem. Attacks inflict Scorch. Scorch. Afflicted foes take 40 damage accrued from this every second. Oh, yeah. So you build up Scorch damage, and the amount of Scorch damage that you build up then ticks down and deals damage over time as fast as 40 a second. This would be a lot better on a faster weapon. Hearth gain, not super good for what I am doing. My sprint... Okay, let's take this. I'm okay with this. This is maybe alright. This Scorch damage, this is very little damage. Very little damage. However, I can just sprint and not take range damage, which, that sounds great.
Getting warmer.
Right? So just like running around like this means that I'm not taking projectile damage? That sounds wonderful. I'll take that. Ooh, shops. That I cannot shop in until I am done here. And then I can choose to break these or not. But, like, honestly, let's break them anyway. And now I should be able to go shopping. After the duration, restore 50% of your health. That seems pretty good, actually. Your next Well of Charon item with a duration will instead expire after 2 Guardians. So Archaic Seal bad with Preserved Hope? Yeah, let's take some healing, shall we?
Fair trade.
Some eventual healing. And I definitely have enough money to still go shopping, so let's go shopping.
All of this tainted gold. You'll see that it's disposed of properly, Lord Charon.
Tainted gold. Sounds like a yes to me.
I long to see that day.
Yeah, let's buy this before I get this, because neither of these are really things I want palmed.
Here you are.
If only you could see my fields in the morning sun, shining brighter than any gold you shall ever find. Such metals ought to remain within the earth.
Wow, Demeter's really unhappy about any, human progression, isn't she? That is... Oh, that's 30%, not 300%. I thought that was going to be a lot more damage. No, that's fine. Extra max health whenever I gather sounds dope. Casts also create a cyclone at the binding circle. Well, that's free extra damage. Maybe I like free extra damage. How do I feel about free extra damage? Also like the extra health. I don't know. Both of these seem cool. Pick the Gale Force, I guess. Palm me! Arctic Ring. That's fine.
May moonlight guide you.
More Psyche, please.
You again.
Oh god, I hate you idiots. think these count as projectiles. They do. Cool.
Vanquished.
Magic or health? Well, I think I am going to be consistent. This is interesting. This feels like this should be a thing here. I think I'm going to be consistent in my dislike of max magic and get some health.
Splinter.
I hate those idiots. Announcement channel pins. I could do that, actually. Is it something that you would want to have in each message when I go live? So that you don't have to click further out? Or is it just putting it in the pins is good enough? This is definitely going to be Psyche. Bones are cool, but we have plenty of bones, I think.
Beware the evil eye.
Oh, hello, Nem.
Let's see whether the fates are on your side or mine this time around.
Oh, we're battling. All right, let's battle.
Let's get started.
Then let's go.
One thing the axe is good at is getting KBs. Of course, I am still being a little greedier than I need to be. Like, I am still being more aggressive than I probably ought. But, anyway. You leave the embed, it sort of hides the announcement text. Oh, yeah. Leaving the embed sucks, I agree. A little, well, it's less about, you know, rubbing her face in the results, which also, haha, suck it, Nemesis. But more about just being a little bit too aggressive and not, like, prioritizing my health. I should be prioritizing my health. Like, I could get these wins being a little bit more cautious and taking less damage, and I would still get the wins. So, like, I should be a little bit more cautious and take a little less damage.
Thought for sure when first you saw me out here, you'd go telling Hecate soon as you could. But you didn't.
It's fortunate for you, Headmistress doesn't ask me to make reports. You're probably drawing some of our enemy's attention off of me, at least.
See, there are benefits to having Nemesis out here. Also, Nemesis pays you sometimes.
Very least I could do. Wasn't going to back down no matter what you did, but this way, can stay focused on the task at hand.
What? Who's focusing on anything else? Nemesis, what are you talking about? What version of Millenoi lives in your head that you are so mad about that this is the result? What is actually happening here? She does take... That's true. She does take the gates. That does suck. I don't know where she's gonna go this time. Well, there's only one place for her to go now. So, she can't take the gate, because there's only the one gate. So it's fine. She'll take Chaos Gates you paid for? Oh wow, that's heinous. I did not realize that that was a thing. Oh, I think I missed a resource in one of the previous rooms. Oh well. You can outrun her? That's pretty cool. I don't need this, since I have gotten the health back that I expected, I think.
I do have gold to spare.
Ensure the next boon has upgraded rarity. Ooh, or just move faster for a bit. That's kind of cool. This is very cheap for upgraded move speed. We'll take it. I think there were resources in a previous room that I neglected to pick up. I'm bad. Well, whatever. Only lasts 8 rooms. I know. Armor. I mean, we take it all. It's not like I don't have the money.
No idea what a feat it is having old Hestia invested in your task. She can be very disagreeable and loath to participate in any shared activity of ours. But when it comes to you, she's positively fired up.
Fired up! Is that a pun? Zeus. You can't see my gold? Oh, I'm hiding my gold. I have 470 gold when I walked into here. There's a lot of gold. Attacks inflict blitz. After taking another 120 damage, they get hit by lightning. Blech. Oh, Spirit Surge. This, I would want to not have mana regen if I was going to take Spirit Surge. So it's a shame that I have mana regen. But okay, I'll take Static Shock, actually. Make your strikes emit chain lightning sounds brilliant. I currently have 171 money. I'll shift like a little bit. And fix at least this much. There you go. And now 50 of my magic is primed, leaving me with only 56 mana magic, which is fine. It's a completely reasonable amount of magic. Probably okay. Okay, Hecate, let's go.
Breathe.
Yeah, let's fight, I guess.
Me to address a certain matter with you here. However, my view is you are unprepared for the surface as of yet.
It's interesting that they're still talking about going to the surface and stuff, but I'm headed downward rather than upward. So it's like, when am I going to get to the surface?
Meaning you won't lift the wards barring the path.
Oh, right, there's the stairs up. There are the stairs up. Oh,
I've
man.
seen how you do it.
I still don't know what to make of that. Well, we'll figure it out later, I guess.
Then you'll be more prepared than you are now. Till then, remember your objective lies below. Past me.
Alright, Hecate, let's fight. Incantation learned. Ooh. Well, that's not doing anything. Being dumb. What? How did that hurt? I'm getting hit by things that I'm not expecting to get hit by. Like, I'm not understanding how they are hitting me.
Eclipse. Return to me, sisters.
Ah. Ooh. Okay. Oh boy. Get scorched.
Well done.
Okay, that hurt. Ooh, it gives away which one is the real one. Ah, no good. I really do.
Total eclipse.
Oh, crap. Nice. Whew. Jeez. I still feel like I'm taking far more damage during that fight than I should be. Like, I need to really get better at avoiding stuff. This has always been my problem. Like, I feel like I need to get better at avoiding stuff.
There is an incantation that may make your nightly meditations at it better spent.
Ooh, incantations. I'm in. I love incanting.
The consecration of ashes.
Preserved hope. Oh yeah, my thing. Well, it's a good thing it gave me health right now at the end of the boss fight when I am about to refill my health. Money? Is what's his face here?
Kronos.
You.
Me. All right, we're gonna do this first.
Refreshing, is it not?
It is. And then we're gonna do this thing. This is new, the Boon of Demeter. Rarefy her common blessings once this night. We're probably gonna see Hestia again. Maybe I can keep leveling up Hestia. I don't know that I care about Hestia. I feel like I should care about... There's definitely people here that I should care about, but I don't know which ones I do care about. Maybe Ghost Onion? Ghost Onion, not bad. I don't know. Ghost Onion... It doesn't allow me to get in value over my incremental healing. Out of my incremental healing, rather. Maybe we'll take the Knuckle Bones. We do need to level up the Knuckle Bones as well. Maybe I'll just keep the Knuckle Bones on for the rest of the run.
The bones.
Alright, let's chat.
Which rock did you crawl out from under, My forces, they are terribly confused. They have no idea where you live. So I thought I would attempt asking you nicely here.
Why would I tell you? Like, I appreciate the attempt, but like... That's a lot of information to give up when we are at war?
I live in your nightmares, Titan. I thrive on them. I'll see you dead, and then destroyed. However long it takes.
I live in your nightmares. What a power move.
However long it takes. You speak of inevitability, little one. A subject on which I happen to be the expert. As to whomever sent you after me, I shall find them.
Ooh, ominous. That's okay. You do what you want.
We'll see.
Good luck. Compel. Oh?
Let me help you. See you in in the crossroads.
Yeah, I gotta play DDR to get free ashes? I'm okay with that. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. That is the first time I've had to do that. That's the first time I've been able to do that. QTE, but reasonably paced. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What I found interesting about that is it's left click or right click or both, which is kind of cool. Is Strife out here? No Strife. Cool. Still not strifing. How lucky. I'm gonna stay back here for a bit while things explode.
Water sprouts activated.
Oh god. Nope, took damage. Shouldn't be doing that. I guess I'll stand here for a bit. Let's power up them blitzes, shall we? Or the cyclones? No, the chain lightnings. Yes, this is what I wanted. More attack damage. Give me that. Although I definitely need to be casting more. Still need to be casting more. Left, right, DW, and something I can't reach on the keyboard. Yeah, maybe. That would be funny if it got more complex as you got into future zones. Aw, that didn't work. Really? Updated. Hippos? The majestic mares and stallions of the surface. You should see their underwater counterparts. Poseidon, predisposed to horses, must in some way be responsible. I'd believe that too. Poseidon is kind of... well... Poseidon. 258. Is that enough for an intermediate shop? I'm expecting to spend 150 on a boon, and then I'll have 100 left over. Is 100 enough left over? Maybe. I think I want to be at 275, but this might be enough. And as much as I like nectar, I get a nectar every run from all the bones anyway, so I don't need too much more nectar.
Some sort of gateway on the ground.
Ooh, an actual Chaos Gate. Heck yeah. But I can't pass up a Daedalus Hammer. Like, literally never. Cannot pass that up.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Attacks inflict freeze. Oh, and hit a lot harder. Holy crap. Omega attack deals more damage, but uses 10... I never use my... Are you kidding me? Whirlwind? In this economy? Never. Ice Strike.
What do
Take
we
Ice
have in
Strike.
stock?
Let's palm my Ice Strike? Heck yeah. I would love to go see Chaos, but how do I pass up a Daedalus Hammer? Like, honestly, how do I... I guess I haven't seen Chaos yet, so we should introduce ourselves. And I guess I just pass up a Daedalus Hammer somehow? It feels wrong, but okay.
They want some of my life essence before letting me in. Fine, it's only blood.
Nope, this is my first interaction with Chaos.
Where in the... Who in the...
Real questions.
What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well, in the name of Hades, Olympus, are you there?
Are you there? Whoa!
And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit. Your response.
Alright. Somebody asked me about Hades 2 Chaos. I'm in. 100% in. This is, bar none, my favorite redesign of the game. Damn. Damn. Spawn of Hades. Alright, accurate. Which face, though? They can take their pick. Honestly, how horny am I allowed to be on stream? Hang on. Hold. No, yeah, this is fine. They could do whatever they want to me.
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. What sort of quandary would concern the origin of all existence? And how do I fit in?
Good questions, Millinois. Very good questions.
Time shall tell. But at present, I have inferred that your response, in essence, was affirmative. Thus,
accurate.
A formed arrangement proved most interesting. Accept my mark and go. And later I shall open the abyss for you again.
It's a deal. For the next 4 encounters, whenever you use magic, prime it. Wow. That's rad. I ain't gonna take this one, but that's rad. Addled Chasm, I refuse. Your dash is slower and uses 6 magic. Afterwards, you move and sprint 15% faster. Your casts deal 35% damage. So this only affects the Omega casts, which I never use. I think we're taking Hobbled Celerity.
There. Just have to live with the side effect for now.
And my dash, oh, that is a noticeable problem for my dash. Definitely a real problem. So I'm gonna have to be really careful about how I am dashing. Losing frames, it is not just you.